Hi. It's a warm and pleasant morning in Oxford, and we're going to get me flip-flops because I brought the wrong shoes. And this is the High Street.
No, this is Queen Street.
This is the Queen Street. You can see already at 9 a.m. that quite a few people are out. It's a lovely day.
What are we going to do today?
Well, hold on, wait. They have cool, crisp mornings and warm afternoons. Today we're going to go to C.S. Lewis's house and the gardens and a few museums. And this is our full day in Oxford. So we're really enjoying it so far.
Great. This is the Divinity School in the Bodleian Library, University of Oxford. It's not in use anymore except for like public gatherings, things like that. Opened in the 1400s, the Bodleian Library was. This room was used twice in the filming of Harry Potter. Once for the infirmary, and once for the ballroom dancing scene in Goblet of Fire. Over here is the original chest that held the library's funds. Strong box, you can see the locking mechanism here. And over here is called Drake's Chair. This chair was built from the timbers of Francis Drake's ship that circumnavigated the globe and then donated to the school. We're in Christ Church College, Oxford.
Leaving his wife.
Home of 16 prime ministers and loads of important people. What's your impression?
It's green.
Yeah.
Lots of tourists.
Well, we have just walked through the door.
It seems elite.
Indeed.
It's in line with every other Oxford University.
There's a river. I don't know which one. I think it's the Cherwell.
Gardens.
Yeah, the gardens.
I believe there's nothing more fun than just open to like
Big park. Nady says this makes you want to study. I agree. This little cloister here, I think, was featured in the films. Harry Potter. So was the stairwell. I believe. This is Tom Quad in this bell tower. There's some really big bells called the Toms, that's why it's named after that. Through here's the cathedral. Interesting thing about Oxford. Interesting thing about Oxford is that it actually runs on its own time. It's like 5 minutes and 3 seconds ahead of Greenwich Mean Time in London. So these bells always peal out a little bit earlier than they normally should. Here we are. This is the dining hall of Hogwarts. With a little digital modification, of course. Floating candles should probably be right there. What do you think?
Touch of with greatness. I love how it's not because of the academics and people who've been here. It's because it's Harry Potter.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm here for both. William Pitt. So many famous people have been in this school.
Did they film here? Or was it just inspiration?
No, they filmed here. You see at the front these steps, and this is the raised table where the faculty will sit. It's called the high table. Sometimes you're invited to eat at the high table with the faculty, and that's an honor. I did that for my birthday at St. John's. This is obviously where Professor Dumbledore would sit. Yeah, Dumbledore's in the middle. Of course, in the movies, this is all taken out, and there's bigger windows there.
You ate here for your birthday.
Nice cloister. Just come out of the cathedral. The shop. Nice room for a shop. Seems pretty familiar from Harry Potter as well.
We're here in Magdalen College, Oxford, which is my favorite college of Oxford colleges, and we just got in for free, which is really great because technically I'm an alumnus of the university, having studied here in the summer. This is the front courtyard, which is really nice. Over here is the chapel.
Tell us why it's important.
Well, this is the college that C.S. Lewis studied in for over 20 years. He taught English and medieval literature. He wasn't a full professor, though. He was just a don, which is kind of like a minor teaching faculty. And they would not give him a professorship. So the story goes, because he published popular literature, like the Chronicles of Narnia, Mere Christianity, Screwtape Letters, things like that, instead of pure academic works. And so they never gave him a professorship, which eventually caused him to move to the similarly named Magdalen College in Cambridge, where they gave him his own chair of medieval literature.
Okay. And this is your favorite of the colleges?
This is my favorite one.
Okay.
This is the main cloister. Magdalen College. And the chapel in the background. Apparently these statues are sins, different sins, I think. But I don't remember what's what.
This one's for being a dinosaur.
Yeah, that's the sin of extinction of the dinosaurs. What do you think about Magdalen College so far?
It's beautiful. It really is.
You know, I like it because it's got a blend of all the different things. You know, it's got a big cloister, a big courtyard, but it's also a lot more open.
I don't know. I think places like this that have so much beauty inspire you to be a good scholar. It inspires excellence, I think, in conduct and behavior, because it's just so beautiful. What was this line?
Yeah, they're cleaning it, I think. You see these numbers up here. 1 and 2. These are the numbers of the stairwells. That's how rooms are organized. So, for example, this, if you had your room here, you would say, instead of room number 201, then it would be cloister, stairwell 2, room 2. Like that. Through there, we're going to go through there in a second.
What?
Hey. These pretty flowers.
Nobody's gonna know from my pictures.
Why not?
You turn my camera off.
Okay. This is the new building that we're coming up on.
So what medieval century was it built?
I don't remember. Probably in the 1700s, I would say.
How come British grass looks so great?
Because it always gets watered.
Why?
Because it rains all the time. This is the new building. This is where C.S. Lewis's rooms were. Right there, where those red flowers are.
They put those there iconically?
I think so.
Deer are?
This is Addison's Walk.
I like Addison. I like that name.
It goes all the way around.
Where are the deer at today?
The deer are in the water park. I don't know where that is.
No, she said the deer are somewhere else too.
Exactly. They're usually here. Nice peaceful little river to go boating in. Boating is a very popular pastime in Oxford. Called punting. In the background here is Magdalen College Tower. On May Day, every year, the choir gets up on top of the tower and sings, and it's a very popular annual event. It's very famous. It was also the model for the Rhodes Tower. And out here is the deer park, but the deer aren't there. Did you know that on Addison's Walk, one day, late in the evening, C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and their friend Hugo Dyson were talking about the relationship of mythology to fact. And it was that conversation along this walk that kind of broke down the last few walls that C.S. Lewis had for accepting Christianity. And it was a pivotal moment in his conversion. Because Dyson and Lewis argued that Christianity was the true myth. Lewis loved myths, he loved mythology, and he didn't want to give it up for something so stale as reality. And they said, no, Christianity is the mythology that has come to life. It's God's mythology. There's the deer.
Great. Their tails are wagging.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're happy little deer.
Why are they...
It's just a nice nature trail, goes all the way around.